Right now, millions of people are currently swallowing synthetic pills, carrying lists of side effects 15 items long. But the ailments those pills are meant to fix, inflammation, pain, and infection, can often be resolved by living plants, without the collateral damage to your body. Long before the first pharmaceutical laboratory was ever built, there was a garden. The ancient text suggests that the Creator placed every single botanical medicine humanity would ever need directly into the earth. Today, we are going to build a complete step-by-step daily wellness routine using 8 specific plants mentioned in Scripture. We will look at the exact oils, resins, and fruits used thousands of years ago and show you exactly how to apply them today. Integrating these specific plants into your day honors the scriptural instruction to treat the body as a temple, using the exact biological tools designed for its care. Step 1 begins the moment you wake up. Before you eat or drink anything else, take 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil on an empty stomach. This diagram shows exactly why this works. Cold-pressed olive oil contains a powerful compound called oleocanthal. Structurally, this natural molecule functions almost identically to modern ibuprofen in your body, actively shutting down inflammatory pathways to reduce joint pain and improve your digestion. But there is a crucial catch. The olive oil you use must be cold-pressed and stored in dark glass bottles. If the oil is exposed to heat and light during processing or storage, those precious healing polyphenols break apart and lose their medicinal value. The ancients understood this vulnerability entirely. They extracted their medicine using heavy stone wheels like this one, relying purely on mechanical pressure to preserve every single drop of the oil's therapeutic power without generating destructive heat. Once you've taken your olive oil, move to the second step of your morning. Add a single drop of myrrh tincture to a small glass of water and use it as a daily oral rinse. Myrrh was the ancient world's premier antibiotic, used extensively by Egyptian and biblical physicians to prevent deadly infections. Modern dentists actually use pharmaceutical-grade myrrh to treat periodontal disease because the terpenoids inside the resin destroy harmful oral bacteria on contact while promoting healthy gum tissue. The day's first meal is introduced. When it is time for your first main meal, prepare a small salad of bitter herbs, specifically dandelion greens, chicory, or endive, and eat it immediately before your main course. When those bitter flavor compounds hit the receptors on your tongue, they trigger a chemical signal that commands the gallbladder to contract and release concentrated bile into the small intestine. This diagram outlines what happens next. That bile flow triggers a critical process called Phase 2 liver detoxification. The bitter greens stimulate your liver to take accumulated toxins, bind them to carrier molecules, and safely escort them entirely out of your system. As you move into the main meal itself, ensure you are incorporating plenty of dark leafy greens into your food. These leaves carry high concentrations of chlorophyll, the pigment that captures sunlight. Clinical studies showed this pigment actively binds to carcinogenic compounds in your digestive tract, neutralizing them before they can damage your cellular DNA. It is a literal translation of the scriptural promise that the leaves of the tree are for the healing of the nations. Our highly processed, artificially sweetened modern diets have almost entirely eliminated these essential bitter flavors. By returning these specific greens to your plate, you restart the natural digestive and detox pathways your body requires to stay clean and functional. As the day winds down, your evening routine focuses on external repair. For thousands of years, compounding specific plant resins and oils was the highest standard of medical care for joint pain and skin health. Before we begin, there is a strict rule you must follow. Never apply pure, concentrated essential oils directly to your bare skin. You must always dilute them into a carrier oil, like olive or coconut oil, to prevent irritation and severe chemical burns. Take 2 drops of pure frankincense or cedarwood essential oil. Blend them thoroughly into a tablespoon of your carrier oil and massage the mixture directly into aching joints or any fungal trouble spots. Frankincense contains boswellic acids that physically halt localized inflammation at the cellular level, while cedarwood acts to clear lymphatic fluid and address fungal growth. For more severe muscle aches or minor skin wounds, the final evening tool is a legendary historical remedy, the Balm of Gilead. Today, you can find this in the form of a poplar bud salve, which you can apply generously over the affected area. This chart illustrates the biological mechanism behind the legendary balm. The resin from these specific trees contains a high concentration of a molecule called salicin. Your body naturally processes this plant sap into the exact same active pain-blocking compound found in synthetic aspirin. By applying these ancient resins directly to your skin, you bypass the digestive tract entirely. You are delivering pharmaceutical-grade pain relief straight to the localized tissue, completely avoiding the gastrointestinal bleeding and stomach damage commonly caused by swallowing daily pain pills. Finally, you need a protocol for acute, unexpected illness. If you develop a skin infection, take 3 or 4 fresh figs or dried figs soaked in warm water and mash them thoroughly into a thick, warm paste. Take this warm poultice and apply it directly onto the boil or infected tissue. Cover it completely with a clean cloth, tape it down securely, and leave it to work for several hours. Figs contain a highly active proteolytic enzyme known as phycin. When placed over an infection, this enzyme acts exactly like a surgeon's debridement tool. It aggressively digests necrotic tissue and physically draws the trapped bacterial colonies up and out of the wound, so healthy skin can regenerate. For acute respiratory issues, crush dried hyssop leaves into a bowl of steaming hot water. Lean over the bowl, inhale the infused steam deeply into your lungs, and then drink the liquid as a warm tea. Hyssop is loaded with potent volatile antiseptic oils. When inhaled, these compounds travel directly into your bronchial passages to break up thick, dangerous mucus and kill pathogenic bacteria. It creates a productive, clearing cough, far superior to the suppressive effects of over-the-counter cough syrups. Having a fig poultice and a hyssop steam ready for use provides a primary line of defense against infection and congestion within your own home. In a single day, you have utilized extra virgin olive oil and myrrh in the morning, bitter and leafy greens at mealtime, frankincense, cedarwood, and balm of Gilead in the evening, and secured figs and hyssop for sudden emergencies. These plants are powerful, and they are designed to work synergistically alongside conventional medicine. If you are managing a chronic condition, you should always consult your primary healthcare provider before adjusting or stopping any prescribed medications. By establishing this botanical routine, you are doing exactly what Scripture asks of you. You are sustaining your body with the exact biological tools the Creator planted in the earth for your survival. Look at your own daily routine right now. Which of these 8 ancient remedies are you going to implement first? Tell us your experience in the comments below, and make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons to join us as we continue to explore the proven wisdom of biblical health.